Huck's defeat, fought on July 12, 1780, near Brattonsville, South Carolina, was a crucial Patriot victory during the American Revolutionary War. This battle, though small in scale, had significant implications for the Southern campaign, bolstering Patriot morale and weakening British control in the Carolinas. The battle was named after Captain Christian Huck, a notorious British Loyalist officer whose aggressive tactics and harsh treatment of Patriot sympathizers made him a feared figure in the region. His defeat marked the beginning of a series of local uprisings that ultimately contributed to larger victories against the British. Background. Following the British capture of Charleston in May 1780, the southern colonies faced harsh military occupation. The British sought to pacify South Carolina by enlisting Loyalist militias and suppressing any remaining Patriot resistance. One of the key figures in this strategy was Captain Christian Huck, a Loyalist cavalry officer serving under Lieutenant Colonel Banastre Tarleton. Huck led a detachment of British Legion dragoons and Loyalist militia, tasked with rooting out Patriot resistance in the South Carolina backcountry. His reputation for brutality, including the burning of Patriot homes and mistreatment of civilians, made him widely despised by local inhabitants. The battle. In early July 1780, Huck and his forces, numbering around 120 men, advanced into the backcountry in search of Patriot leaders. Huck's troops camped near the plantation of James Williamson, close to the home of Patriot militia leader Colonel William Bratton. Learning of Huck's presence, a small force of Patriot militia, led by Bratton and fellow officers such as Colonel Andrew Neal and Captain John McClure, quickly assembled. The Patriot force, consisting of approximately 150 riflemen, planned a surprise attack on Huck's encampment at dawn on July 12, 1780. Striking swiftly, the Patriots caught Huck's troops off guard. The British and Loyalists, many of whom were still asleep or unprepared for combat, attempted to organize a defense but were quickly overwhelmed. Huck himself was killed in the early moments of the fight, and his men, leaderless and in disarray, suffered heavy casualties. Within minutes, the battle was over, with the Patriots achieving a decisive victory. Aftermath and impact. Huck's defeat had immediate and far-reaching consequences. It demonstrated that Patriot militia forces, despite being outgunned and less organized than the British, could effectively challenge Loyalist and British control in the region. The battle inspired more local militias to take up arms against the British, fueling the growing resistance in South Carolina. Strategically, Huck's defeat weakened British influence in the South Carolina backcountry and contributed to the larger campaign that eventually led to major Patriot victories at battles such as Kings Mountain, October 1780, and Cowpens, January 1781. These victories played a critical role in eroding British control in the southern colonies, culminating in their eventual defeat at Yorktown in 1781. Conclusion. Though a relatively small engagement, Huck's defeat was a pivotal moment in the Southern campaign of the American Revolution. The battle proved that Patriot forces, with determination and local support, could resist British rule even in the face of occupation. Huck's death and the destruction of his Loyalist force symbolized the resilience of the American cause and helped shift momentum toward the Patriots in the Southern theater of the war.